everyone, I'm Andrea. I'm a master stylist at Beauty Parlor, and I am here today to show you 2 different ways on how to curl your hair at home. I just rough dried my hair this morning after washing and conditioning. I prepped with some Gold Lust oil. It's just a very lightweight oil to help moisturize without weighing you down or anything. And it's great for blonde. It helps keep the moisture in your ends. I have 2 different wands that I'm curling with today. I have my T3 curling wand. It's a 1-inch barrel. And then I have my 1 1/4 inch curling iron, and this one has a clamp on it. So I might look a little crazy. I'm gonna have half of my head with a wave and half of my head with a classic curl, but hopefully I can help you out on how to imitate it at home yourself. So for those of you with curly hair, I recommend that you smooth it out probably a little more so than I did today. I just flipped my head upside down and scatter dried it. But anything like a paddle brush or a big round brush to help smooth it out is great. All right, so let's get started. So what's easier for you guys is to probably section your hair. So I'm just gonna show you how I would section mine if I was gonna curl it like that at home. You wanna take your bottom section and just have it available. And just clip this top part up. Doesn't have to be perfect. So on this side I'll show you the wave, and this side I will show you the curl. So I'm going to start with my wand. I like my hair to be going away from my face, kind of like Farrah Fawcett type curl. So that's how I'm going to show you today. You can always reverse the way you're curling it too to go towards your face. So you want to take a medium size section. I don't have a lot of hair, so it'll probably be a little quicker for me to do mine. And you always want the hair to be in front of the wand. And then you're just gonna messily kind of wrap it around. You don't need to be perfect. And I like to leave the end out a little bit for a piecier look on the bottom. And this thing gets hot, so you don't want to leave it still. And then you just let it go, and it's a nice little beach wave. I'm going to take my next section, hair in front of the wand, and go away from my face. Hold it for roughly 8 to 10 seconds depending on how hot your wand gets. A lot of people get intimidated by these because of the clamp, and I always get people telling me that they get a weird crimp in their hair. So I'm going to show you how to do it without getting the crimp. It's a very common mistake because you're just rolling it the wrong way. So you always want, if you're going away from your face, you want to take your section and make sure the clamp is in front. Like you're just gonna clamp like this. I like to start at the top and kind of roll up and inch your way down. And then you just hold it. Same thing, like 8 to 10 seconds depending on how hot it gets. And this will be a little bit less of a piecier look. It'll be more of a classic look. As you can see, it's like a perfectly round curl. So again, I'm going to go to my next piece, clamp in the front. Don't turn forward because that's when you get that weird crimp. So I'm just going to bring the rest of my hair down. Usually people with more hair, unlike me, will need to do 3 or 4 sections, but I just kind of grab and go. So your front is probably going to be your easiest part, especially for people with shorter hair. If you have longer hair, it's easier to just kind of like get pieces from the back and curl. For shorter hair, sometimes you can't see really well back there. So again, your hair is going to be in front of the wand. Messily wrap. You don't need to lay it flat or anything, just twist and wrap at the same time. And then again, leaving the end out. And let go. Waves. If you wanted alternating waves, I know that some, you've probably seen some videos where they're doing some going back and some going forward. The only difference would be is putting the wand in the front instead of the back, and then just twisting forward. It gives you a little bit more of a messy, like, undone look this way. And that one's going in towards your face instead of away. I mix it up. I like to do both ways. What's great about these waves too is when I do these the first day, they usually last me like 2 or 3 days with a couple ones that I have to refresh the next morning. That's just me. I wash my hair like twice a week. That was one going away. And as you can see, I'm just grabbing like random pieces. You don't need to have perfect, like squared off pieces. You can just grab just random medium-sized sections. That one I went forward. And voila, this side is done. Now I just like to kind of finger through it afterwards and mess it up a little. And I'll show you after what I use for a finishing spray. So I'm going back to my other side with my classic curl. In my front, I always like to go away from my face. So I'm going to take the clamp and put it right in front and roll away from my face. Now you can keep some of your ends out this way too if you want a classic curl with a piecey end. But typically people who like a classic curl like to go all the way down to your ends. You can touch it too and make sure it's not getting too hot. And there it is. And on this side too, I'm going to show you how to go towards your face with this one. So instead of your clamp being in front, you want to switch it around and have it be in back. And roll forward. And there is your forward curl. For this too, because your barrel is a little bit bigger, it's 1 1/4 inches instead of 1 inch, you can take a little bit of a bigger section. And I know I'm probably making it look really easy. It's not easy at first, but I always say practice makes perfect. Just keep watching this video and you'll get it. Curls are a really great way to style your hair. If you have any sort of highlight in your hair, like a balayage or even just highlights and lowlights, it brings out so much dimension. You can see like all the ins and outs of your color. It's pretty. Okay, so this one I'm gonna do going towards my face. Clamp in the back, roll forward. And then I'm just kind of loosening the clamp to move down the piece of hair. Coming towards the end here, just have a couple more pieces, I think. Alright guys, so you can see it's not a huge difference between curls, but this one is a little more messy and beachy, and this side is more soft and more glamorous. I am personally not a huge hairspray person. I like to have more texture than hold. So today I'm going to use our dry texture spray by Oribe. It's my all-time favorite. And you can also use it as dry shampoo, which I also do, and spray it up in your root a little more. But after you style with a curling iron or a wand, it's nice to spray inside, like kind of lift the curls up and spray inside of the curls. It gives it some lift and like a little grit feeling, like a sea salt spray almost, but softer. I just like to lift and spray. And see how much body it gives you? It's ridiculous. This side I'm going to do the same thing. If I was going to use hairspray, I would probably use it on a more classic curl versus a wave, but I'm going to use this today too, just to show you. And it's still very flexible and you can move it. Alright guys, well, I hope that I helped you today be able to do your hair at home. And if you have any questions or anything, come see me and I can give you your own personal lesson. I hope this tutorial was helpful to you all. Thanks so much for watching. Stay beautiful, ladies. Carly, how much do you like the Andrea wave?
The Andrea wave is the best wave.
That's the side.